Brilliant. Yeah. Echo. Weird. I don't know why I got an echo everybody. I'm bugging the shit. Chasing chaos. What's up, bud? Oh, that's why I got echo. Here we go. Desert Echo, what's up, bud? If anybody wants in, spell YouTuber in there, wants to jump in on this action and get on the panel, just let me know. Chipster, what's up, bro? Hope you're ready to go riding tomorrow. Hell yeah.
That would be. They'd call me and they wouldn't talk to me. What?
I'm on here. Yes.
What the hell? Where's this CruzinMoto got from?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be windy at all tomorrow. So what's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? How's everyone? Sorry, my wife was bothering me. Oh. Dookie dookie. Yes, so it's windy. It's windy everywhere right now. Brawley ride tomorrow. Are you coming out towards this way, Desert Echo? Chipster and me, we're supposed to meet up tomorrow and freaking go red. Yeah, it is definitely almost river time, zombie. They're almost river time here. Yeah, did your buddy drop his CBR 1000? You had to pick it up, or you're just picking up his bike? TV vlogs. Hey, just join. What did I miss? You didn't miss nothing yet. TV vlogs. You're all right. I know you live in Blythe Zombie Gaming. I know who he is. Oh, Desert Echo, you need to get out here. Go riding. Go riding out here. Change that scenery. Maybe you won't feel so sick. Take some Alka-Seltzer. Because what I want to do is I want to go right around El Centro and Brawley and stuff. I've never gone actually riding down there. But I got Chipster. We're meeting at Glamis tomorrow morning. Should be fun. Yeah, same time, Chipster. Meet at the Glamis store, 10:30. Tomorrow will be a good day. Perfect for tomorrow, too. Wife goes to work in the morning. Kid goes to school in the morning. And I could jam out. I'll probably leave here. I'll probably leave Blythe at like 9 and get there within like an hour down to Glamis. 280 keys in your life. What's up? How you doing?
Yep, you get in here.
Close the door, please.
Yep, come on.
Don't bring them noisy dogs in here.
James or anyone.
Would you go away?
James or anyone calls for mom. She says she's not here.
Well, whatever. Jesus. Cheese and rice. Cheese and rice. What's up, John Holder? How you doing? How you doing? Gonna bring my SENA pack. Yes, you should, because we're gonna do us a dual vlog, man. Hell yeah. Showtime in Glamis is at 10:30 Desert Echo. That is the time to show up. Be there or be square. If you want to, we could ride up together up to Glamis if you want to get to my house by 9:30ish. Here in Blythe, we can both ride up to Glamis together and meet up with them. I need to get the link on this. I get an email from Mr. V-Rod. He might be joining in here on the panel. Yeah, so like downstairs, I won't make the ride on So Broke or I'd show. I know you'd show up, Vance. You ain't that far. I've been, you know what, since they're not doing a hood ride in Vegas this year, I guess they're doing it up in Reno, which is way farther. Which I'm probably not going to that one. So maybe you and me can link up eventually. If you, well, no, you said you sold your 600. You sold your bike or whatever and stuff. But we can maybe go into Laughlin or something and go right around there. That'd be cute. Yeah, Desert Echo. You can be here at 9:30 at Blythe. I'll meet you at like McDonald's or something. Off the exit, the Lipkin exit. I can meet you like right there. That way we can gas up and then head out. Oh, Chipster, I am ready for SENA, dude. I can't wait for it this year. It's going to be dope. It's going to be way better than last year. I'll be more prepared. I'm trying to save up a bunch of my key tags to bring some and hand some out. SENA too. Okay, you still got your 1,000. Okay, sweet. Yeah, dude. So we'll have to go riding too. Here's a few more months. I'm gonna be trying to do my my ride, my birthday ride again, or whatever, since I didn't get to go out to like Hollywood and stuff and hang out with V-Rod and everybody last time, because I got stopped by some crazy ass wind and whatever. I don't know if anyone's seen that Instagram video, but that shit was nuts. But yeah, that I'm going to try to do again here real soon, probably next month, after payday next month. So actually, yeah, so it'll be the end of this month. So I'm going to try to do it probably like the 2nd and 3rd, maybe. I got to talk to V-Rod and stuff, but that's what I want to do. Yeah, it's that time of the year right now out here, bro. Chips, you know how it gets sometimes, but it has been extra windy than normal and stuff. But tomorrow it's supposed to be good to go. I've been looking at the weather, man, and it's gonna be like a slight breeze, and that's it. It's supposed to be like, I think the strongest the wind's supposed to be is like 5 miles an hour all day. Something like that. We shall see. It's not going to be hot though, which is cool. So it's going to be like perfect riding weather tomorrow. I think the hottest here in Blythe is going to be 77, something like that, and stuff. But yeah, there's like no wind. It's going to be a nice day to ride tomorrow. Hell yeah, yeah, dude. I was doing that on the way home from work. Freaking hit! I had to freaking. Good thing I had to go 2 different ways when I did it, so I have to work both sides of the tire leaning. That shit, it was funny. Halfing off the bike while going straight. Hell yeah, dude. Counter steering the whole time.
Good night, Eric. Love you.
What? $2 for you?
I heard $2.
Yeah, $2 made me holler. Are you going to bed now? Yes. Good night. Go to sleep.
I'm going out just for like.
Don't you do it? Yeah, dude. I've been trying to work on the chicken strips on the new tires and stuff. I need to get them down. We'll work on them tomorrow. definitely will work on the chicken strips tomorrow. I like that road going in through, going up by the Border Patrol station and Glamis down into going towards Brawley and stuff. That's a fun road. All right, Chasen. See you later, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Always a pleasure. Who is this? All right, let's send Mr. V-Rod a link. Get this one. Boom. T. All right. Send V-Rod a message here. Bam. All right. Anybody got anything interesting? Jason Cat, what? 999, what? Oh, shit. Yeah, people showing the love. That's what I'm talking about. Aha. Oh, yeah, you searched me down, huh, physics? Searched me down on Facebook from the live stream because I showed like my screen or something like that. I know what you're talking about, too. That's funny. Mr. Nia. What's that, bud? Pop it. You know what? I need to come out and ride a dirt bike, Vince. That's what we need to do. All right, Chipster. I'll see you tomorrow morning, brother. See you in Glamis. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know who'll get there before me. I'll probably get there before you. Depends on who, what time you leave. Oh, shit. Captain Bagger in his house. I'm going to throw you an invite, bro. I know I got your email still. Shit. Oh, I think I got it. Let me see. Oh, I know I've seen it in here. I was going through my freaking emails with people on here. I've seen it. I'm there right now pressing every button to freaking try to find Bagger's email. Hang on here. I don't know. Might not. Invite Moto Madness. Ooh. I don't have your email, Bagger. Oh my god. That is insane. But I did. Burning Ramen, everybody. Shout out to Burning Ramen, the guy that never makes videos no more. Never makes videos anymore. Cameron Mooney, what's up, bud? Just shut up. Ah, it's my name at Gmail. Okay, I got you. Copy. And good. Go. I'm assuming there's no spaces. Nope. Got no space. Better at Gmail. I can't. All right. Oh. Is it 666? That's 66. Oh my God. I am having trouble with it right now. Freaking soon typing in a dang email. All right, there we go. Whew. All right, let's see if you get that, Captain Bagger. All lowercase. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's case sensitive. I think I capitalized a few. Send ramen link. I think I already sent you one, but I'll send another one, ramen. I got you, Greg. To be burningramen@gmail.com. Send. Bam. All right, there you go. Baggers in
Yo,
the house. What's up?
not a whole lot. Just beat to shit after Borrego. Oh my god, that was a very tiring ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, nothing like 60-mile-an-hour gusts when you're on the side of a mountain going 50 miles an hour. But hey, you know, whatever.
Can't screw all that. Hell no.
Yeah,
The one I wanted
we weren't
to do
even
a
expecting
freaking,
it.
Oh yeah, you just went up there. And
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's fucking crazy.
Well, as like okay, so like we went we went on the 8 to go up 79 through Scanso and Julian and came down Banner, and when we got down there, we were right where it kind of opens up and everything through Banner Grade. All of a sudden, we noticed it was kind of windy, and I was like, all right, like. You know, nothing insane. Maybe a couple 10-mile-an-hour gusts, like here and there. Like you feel a little bit, but nothing to where like, you know, you didn't want to take the twisties and have a little fun. And then like the second we got past Banner, all of a sudden like you could feel it, you know, pushing up against you pretty hard. And it was like, where did this come from? And we got down into Borrego, and all of a sudden, dude, it was just savage. We were getting blown everywhere. I got blown over into the double yellow a few times because I had to fight to keep my line, and it was the first time I've had to do that.
Yeah, the wind's no
we went to
joke,
the dragon
man.
sculpture,
It sucks.
right? Yeah, dude,
That's why I was laughing. Like whatever. Like I love hearing when people are like, "Yeah, dude, you know the wind freaking pushed my bike around." And it's like, you know what? No, all the naysayers on my crash video were like, "It wasn't the wind. It wasn't the wind." Hell yeah, that shit was.
yeah,
So
dude.
people don't know.
Depending on how bad the wind gets, man, like it can screw you up. Like I know when we went home, it was even worse because we got a wind advisory once we got to the restaurant, and I was like, "Oh, cool, 60-mile-an-hour isolated gusts in the desert mountain region. Oh, guess where I'm at." I was like, that might explain why I went to the oncoming traffic. But it's depending on how bad it is, man, you gotta fight to keep your line. And what sucks is when it blows so hard, you can't focus on your line. You just focus on staying up.
Yeah. Mr. Ron.
That's the worst.
How's my Asian brethren?
You have an Asian brethren?
Of course. The Asian guys having technical difficulties. Hold on, mic issues.
That makes
he can type his messages to us.
Oh, look, we got Desert Echo in the chat. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Got
Desert Echo,
Holler,
you want in on here, bro? You want to join in the live stream? No, you ain't at work right now. Halamoto. Holler, you want to invite too? I think I might have your information. Saved it. See if I can invite Desert Echo.
So you and Chip are going riding tomorrow, I see, huh?
Yeah. It's funny because like we basically live hella close to each other. You know, like an hour, basically like an hour, maybe an hour, a little over an hour ride from each other, which is like not far at all. You know. So
yeah, that's what he was telling me the other day. He's like, "Yeah, me and Cruz are going riding." I was like, "Shit! If you fuckers didn't live 2 hours from me at least, then I would just go."
Yeah, I think here because tomorrow we go riding with him, and I think maybe next Tuesday I might ride up to Chaparral. I'm thinking about maybe possibly doing that. Yeah, I might. I'm gonna see what goes on because kind of right now
you take the 10, huh?
Yeah, I take the 10 the whole way, go through Redlands, and then hit the 215 or something like that, and then go right to it.
Right.
Yeah, that's not a very long ride either. Once I get the longest part of the ride for me is just getting from here down into Palm Springs, and then after that you're like there in no time because it's a lot more busier,
right.
A lot more to see, things going on, not just freaking riding through the damn desert the whole time.
Dude, I can't wait for SEMM this year. Like I've been just getting more stoked about it, especially because now we got SoCal Hypersport riders and everything, and it's just doing so well. And was that you that hit us up today?
Yeah, that was me.
I had no internet connection, so did Chip accept you?
Yeah, I got accepted.
Okay, that's why I wasn't there. I was like, where did he go, dude? I was like, I just needed some Wi-Fi. Where'd he go? I was all sad because I didn't know it was you because I was like, wait, CruzinMoto. I'm like, wait a minute. I was trying to put it together, and I was like, well, I think that's him, but cool.
All right, holler on
we just released the new design today.
The link on Facebook. Oh, what did you design today?
We just released a new design for SoCal Hypersport riders today.
Yeah, the cover photo and stuff.
Yeah. We just got that whole new line for the merch, and oh man, I'm so proud of that design. Me and Walker spent like an hour, and that was it, and just boom, it was perfect.
That's good when it comes to you fast. Sometimes, man, logos take forever to get figured out.
Well, I mean, we had the original one that was like, okay, here's our first like some things. That way, if anybody wants to wear it, like people can go ahead and just get it. But like, I was like, no, we need to make something like way legit, and we'll just keep that one as like the first ever design, and people can grab what they want. We already sold 3 t-shirts today.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's great. A lot of people like it, man, and dude, I'm proud.
Very good. It's always nice when shit works out.
Right. Tell me about it. So how's it going with the stepson?
Oh, he's doing okay actually. I could come up with like another update for him or whatever, but it's just kind of almost beating a dead horse by now. I would rather wait until he does something exciting, to where everyone's like, what?
Something worth the time.
Yeah, something that's gonna be worth it now, and stuff. But
that's good, man. I hope everything works out.
He got him a job at McDonald's here, not in Arizona. But Arizona is only like a few miles from us, but there's a little town out that about 15 miles from here or so called Quartzsite, and he got himself a job in McDonald's over there, so he's got that going. And then
that's great.
I guess yesterday he was at the river with some friends, and he was talking about he ran into some guy that does security stuff up over at the county buildings up over on the mesa that's from here. Like probably about 10 miles from here. I was like pass it when I go to work. And he's telling him the guy, he talked to the owner, and the guy told him he can get him a job, but he has to pass like the guard test. It's like $100 or something like that. But the funniest part was just, like, I could get a gun, and I just started laughing. I was like, nah. I was just like, yeah, right, buddy. I started laughing his ass off. He was dead serious. The look on his face was like, I could get a freaking gun. I was like, oh my god, no, you're not gonna get one.
You're like, yeah, you cannot come back here ever. Yeah. Shit. I don't think he can. Well, I mean, with his record, can he still get one?
No, because even his. I was about to say, dude, he has a thing on him where that restraining order thing. It's because every time he violated the restraining order, it added 2 years or whatever, right? But on there for weapons wise, every time he does it, it's 5 years. He can't have one. And from what I've heard, it's either every time he messes up, like the 5 years starts over. So like say if he was going good for a year and he broke it, he had to start all over again at 5 years waiting time again to be able to even get one. You know, and stuff. Or
Really?
it was,
I
or
thought
it's
if
tacked on
he
5 years every time. So I don't know if it's 15 years he can't ever have one, or if it's freaking, you know, he's just got to
well,
wait.
he committed
5 years.
technically burglary into the house that time.
Yeah, but they didn't. They never charged him for it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, they didn't charge
Yeah,
him
because
for
I was
that.
about to say, because I think in California, if you commit a burglary,
Mhm.
that's one felony that makes it to where you can't. And then not only that, but didn't you guys have some DV case against him?
What was it
I could have sworn you
thing-
guys had some sort of DV thing on him.
on him?
Yeah, because any sort of domestic violence case, like, it automatically hell no.
Yeah, well, I remember after the third time that he broke it, the court actually put like a criminal protective order on him instead of a restraining order. This time, like the restraining order, when it's just a regular one, I guess it's a misdemeanor when you break it. But since he
Right.
broke it 3 times within like a month and a half, they put a criminal
Became
protective
felonious.
order on him, which means now if he breaks that, it's a felony instead of a misdemeanor.
Oh, so
And
he
he'll
has to
actually-
go 4
yeah,
times
so
for
it's-
it to be felonious.
Yeah, basically they freaking upgraded it,
Oh,
you know, to where now if he does that and
right.
stuff, but yeah, the kid he's trying
Damn,
now.
that many
I got him
fucking
going to the
times?
college to get his GED. We'll take courses, you know, to try to get his GED
Right.
and stuff, and he's got a job, so he's doing okay, even though he has done a few things recently that makes me want to kick his ass back out of here though. But he's doing a lot better now, so I kind of let him chill here right now. He has to live outside though. He lives in one of our sheds. I let him hobo that shit up in there and stuff.
That's what's up.
He's got power cord. He's got his own little TV out there. Made himself a bed and stuff. So he's doing okay. He just
Shit,
can't.
better than
He
the
just
damn
can't come in the
sidewalk.
house. Yeah. Yeah. So he's on some strict ass rules right now, where basically his livelihood is in his hands.
For sure. Hey, well, I mean, dude, that I'm just happy to hear, man. You guys are trying to work something out with him, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's cool. You guys haven't given up on him, man. That's really cool. There's a
Yeah,
lot.
he's still an idiot, but he's not as big of an idiot as he was, you know, back when he was doing all that stupid stuff.
Can you guys hear me?
He's not a felonious idiot yet,
Yeah.
but we're still in the misdemeanor shit.
Yeah.
Well, you
Well,
had,
hey, man, you know,
you had a pretty
sometimes
good,
you gotta teach kids the hard way, dude, or they're never gonna learn. You know, like
Really hear you holler. I'm gonna try.
that's how I am with
to-
my kids. I gotta be hard on them too.
You had a pretty good video stream going of stories.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like a whole freaking saga now. I should just name it the Stepson Saga. Break it up into like movie sequels and stuff. You know, like kind of do like a Star Wars thing to it.
Story of the stepson.
The Stepson Strikes Back.
Da-da-da-da. In the desert. Long ago, far, far away from San Diego.
It's,
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
I hear you now.
awesome.
Oh, he is here. You
I
figured
am
it out, huh?
I figured out. My
Had to
MacBook
bust-
hates me right now.
Had to bust out a crazy math equation to get it, huh?
I did actually. No, I just tried a bunch of different mics that I had laying around.
Damn, how many did you have? Because that took a minute.
Well, and I restarted my computer too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, you got a slow ass computer.
Yeah, it's old. It's an old MacBook. It's dying on me.
Come
So
on, man.
what's
MacBooks don't die; they just get old.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I've put it through its paces already. I've swapped out almost everything that I could. It's that old that I can still swap stuff out of it instead of
Yeah.
Apple just soldering everything down.
Yeah.
Vance, what if he's got a poo? Well, if he's had a poo, my mother-in-law, she'll let him use her bathroom. And that's about it.
So what's new?
Nothing much. We're just working a lot and stuff. And I got some stuff I've been trying to do and everything.
Oh, how's the new job treating you though?
Oh, it's going great, man. I'm doing great. I already, after 6 months being there now, I already got a different shift. I got a real good shift in the morning
Oh,
and
nice.
stuff. It's actually made the guy that's been there for like 3 years kind of mad. And I'm like, dude, all you gotta do is your job. And you get these. He's like, I got seniority. I was like, sorry. I must be doing something right.
One thing in life you will always find: seniority don't mean jack fucking shit.
No, especially when you're freaking a guy that constantly gets in trouble at work, and the freaking boss or supervisor's constantly having to have talks with them and stuff. Yeah, you're not doing so good, bro. And the only reason why he acts like a fool too and does stupid stuff because when you're a permanent employee with the state or whatever, it's basically once you get that permanent status on there, it's you basically own that position, and it's you. Has to be something bad to get you fired. Like, I mean, bad. Like, the only way for him to probably get fired from the prison is if he brought stuff in for the prisoners or something. Then he'd be done. That would be like.
Or how about still like that $1.2 million worth of fajitas? Did you guys hear about that? So there's a guy, I can't remember what city, but he for the last like 9 years would order fajitas for that prison or whatever the jail place, and he would have it taken to his house and sell it out of his house. So he got caught because one day they brought in like $1,000 worth of fajitas, and the worker that was there said that we don't serve fajitas here. And so when they backtracked it, he stole $1.2 million worth of fajitas, and he's going to jail for like 40 years.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, dude,
What
a shit ton of fajitas.
Retard, dude.
Wow.
Oh boy.
A lot of
Yeah.
damn fajitas.
Yeah.
And those
Yeah,
are prison
fuck,
Dude,
fajitas, so it
1.2
wasn't even like
million
a top,
of the same thing.
He must have really liked fajitas.
or the
It's
people
not
around
like
him
he
just
bought
had
like a
good
couple
taste.
Lambos, dude. He bought fajitas that were 1.2 million. Holy shit.
Well, no, they were worth that much, and he sold them like from his house, I guess.
Well, I mean, hell, it's all
Oh,
profit, so
Yeah.
I
Right.
wonder
Damn.
if he could outdo the Mexican truck down the street.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's selling them for $5. I'm selling them for $3. What's up?
Shit, dude. Think of how long was he doing that to make 1.2 mil? That's insane.
It was like 9 years, they said.
Oh jeez.
Dude, that's it to make 1.2 mil off
Yeah.
something for free? Holy shit, dude, that's not long at
Oh,
all.
that dude. He was doing it slow though. 9
Yeah.
years. Man, he was trying to make
that's
sure he
still
didn't get
clearing
caught.
over $100,000 a year. Holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was slinging the shit out of those things.
Bro,
Those
to
are
clear
prison
100K a year on
fajitas, too.
fucking
Those are like-
fajitas?
Like, you know,
Those are like
fajita
on the
man.
border fajitas. Those are like prison fajitas, so you know it's like
Oh, dude, I've seen some of the prisoners, the freaking inmates make, dude. They do some crazy stuff. Like, they're sweet and sour. Okay, here, they make sweet and sour, right? And basically what they'll do is, like, they'll save sausage or whatever from, like, their breakfast. They'll use pork rinds and stuff like that. And they save the jellies from their peanut butter and jellies sandwiches for lunch and stuff. And, you know, they just save all of this stuff. And then there's, like, ingredients and stuff they can buy from
the commissary.
basically the commissary. Yeah, basically kind of like their commissary. They can buy stuff from there and stuff, and they put it all together and, you know, make their spreads and stuff. And it's just crazy some of the stuff they make, man. You're just like, what? Like, seeing some of their foods, like their refried beans look like super crazy, like crumbled up, dehydrated beans. It doesn't even look like beans at all. It's just flakes and stuff.
What in the hell?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, some of their stuff is weird that they can buy. It's like the weirdest off-brand. It's like the off-brand of off-brand stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Like straight up TJ special.
Yeah, it's like what is that?
Not
dude?
chiclelitos. Like,
Yeah.
fucking crazy. It's not Special K, it's Special K.
Hey, it's James McCoy. If you guys don't know who James McCoy is, he is the guy I was riding with the day I crashed.
Oh shit! Howdy doody, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's those inmates, man. Some of them are funny though. This one dude cracks me up on the daily up there. His name, we call him by their last name. His name's Edwards. He's this freaking black guy. He used to smoke a lot of PCP or whatever, right?
Nice.
This dude is hilarious.
That's a great start to a story.
He's funny, and he's he's not sure if he's bi or if he's just straight gay or anything. But he's always cracking jokes about stuff like that, right? Like just out of nowhere, he'll just be like one time he's like, he asked me and a few of the other guys, he's like, hey, we're like, what's up? He's like, have any of you guys ever thought about fucking a man in the ass? And we're like, what? We're like, no. And he's like, well, I just made you think about it right now. I just said it. You know you had to have thought about it. And we're like, no.
Damn, so that's how they get you in there, huh?
Yeah, it's funny, man.
Damn.
So he's like, oh, man, no, you guys had to have thought about it because I talked to you about it. And there's, I was like, no, I was not thinking about any of that. And he's like, all right. And then so I come into work another day and I'm wearing my vest or whatever and stuff when I come in, and he sees it when I'm getting ready to leave. And he's like, oh, cool. He's like, you know what I want to get, Cruz? He's like, I want to get a vest on the back. When I get a bike, it's going to say butt sex. I was like, what? I was like, this dude is hilarious. He does weird stuff like this all the time. And it's funny. And then sometimes he'll do stupid stuff and he'll just look right at me. He's like, I know what you're thinking, Cruz. I know the 2 words you're thinking right now. And I was like, what's that? And he's like, he might have been doing something. He's all dumb. He's like, dumb ninja. But you know what I'm saying? The other word. He's like when he does something stupid, I'm like, no. I was like, stop being racist. I always have to tell him to stop being racist. He's funny. Wow. Man. This dude's hilarious. He's hella funny. But yeah, some of the other dudes, they're pretty funny too. And stuff. But most of them
sounds like he's working on his pickup lines with you.
Dude, it is funny. Like he does this all the time. Like I work with him every single weekend. He's on the weekend crew for me and stuff. So I've been dealing with him for a while. He's funny. Like he's got his moments where he's just normal, but then you can tell him he's having like PCP flashbacks. He just starts talking about weird stuff all the time.
Oh god.
The one thing that's funny is that he kind of thinks he's a kind of like a gangster, kind of dresses like when he sags his pants and everything, wears baggy, clothes that he has and stuff. And he's always talking about, man, he's like, I can shoot real good with the gun. He's like, I can do this and that. When I get out, I want to get a gun, go to the shooting range and stuff like that. I was like, that's cool, man. And he's like, and then one day he was kind of telling us like how good he is with the gun too before, but then he told us one day a story about, I think it was last week, he told us a story about how one time he was sitting around a bunch of his buddies that were all in a gang or whatever, right? We were sitting around on the couch in the living room and stuff, and all of a sudden he was on PCP, he was smoking a bunch or whatever, right? And he busted out his pistol and he just started shooting. And all these people, mind you, are within like 5 feet of him, he says. Like they're hella close. And he just starts shooting the gun, freaking empties the whole clip. And he was pointing it at everybody, right, when he was doing it. He didn't kill a single person. Not even hit anybody. And I was like, dude, I'm like, how are you going to say you're good at shooting? And you just told us that you sat within 5 feet of like 12 people and didn't get one of them. You're freaking shooting pistols.
Then he goes, oh, it's a PCP.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. That dude's funny, though.
Mr. Ramen, how you been, man?
Good, how about you?
Not too bad.
Are you driving or working? Where are you at?
Yeah, I work. I live that night shift life.
Gotcha. You climbing any things lately? Because I think the last time I saw you, you were up on top of a something.
Oh, up on top of that tank? No,
yeah,
not lately.
Oh, I'm so glad to be off the next 2 days. I'm so tired of the tweakers at my fucking job.
Yeah.
Security is so much fucking fun. Something every day, dude. We just got this new bus route from the VA House Casino that stops by. Oh my god, dude, the shit I deal with now. Like, we got this one guy, because like almost everybody that comes through our property has like a methamphetamine issue, and we had this one guy that comes through all the time, and I shit you not, he's on a good one like 75% of the time, and like he is because he just starts flinging his arms around whenever he's walking and shit. We call him Spaghetti Man because he looks like his arms are just noodles just flopping by when he walks around. His legs are all having over exaggerated movements. We just call him Spaghetti Man. I'm like, this one time, dude, we had to call EMS on this freaking retard because he got his arm infected from using, sharing needles and everything.
Yeah.
And his arm inflated like a freaking balloon, dude. And he was trying to tell me he fell in a water puddle that was in like the street, I guess, of our property. And I was like, oh yeah, you fell, huh? He's like, yeah. I'm like, how long is this? He's like, oh, about an hour ago. I'm like, so you're just now telling me something? And I'm like, man, I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, he's like, yeah, I just fell. I'm like, well, man, your clothes seem pretty dry, dude. Like, it was an hour ago. You still be wet, dude. Like, what are you talking about? No, man. I changed my clothes. He's just bouncing around like in the freaking booth of our Subway that's on our site. So the Subway workers are giving him like a bag of ice and shit. He's just sitting there bouncing his leg up and down like crazy. EMS comes. They're like, yeah, man, so where's he at? And I'm like, oh yeah, he just like walked off. So he walked into one of our stores, comes back like 5 minutes later. EMS is like, oh, is that him? I'm like, yeah, that's him. And they're, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, man, I broke my arm.
Oh, man.
They're like, yeah, no, you didn't break your arm, dude. That's infected. No, man, I totally broke my arm. Supervisor looks at me. I'm like, oh yeah, let's argue with the fucking medical professionals, right? So we're all sitting there trying to just like not lose our shit, laughing at him. But he's like so determined he broke his arm. So they took him, came back, and gave him a bunch of freaking meds.
So then I'm not the only one that works in the ghetto.
No, dude. No.
Yeah, but do you get shot at nightly?
Not yet. I mean, to be determined. I mean, I'm not there at night. I'm there in the morning. So I mean, usually everybody's kind of just waking up and shit.
Yeah. So we all work right in the middle of the fucking ghetto, where all the crackheads and meth heads and heroin addicts, dead hookers, everything down here. We get shot at every night.
Oh, I'm not even surprised, man. And like, we just had some crazy shit happen too. Like, one of our, in fact, one of the homeless guys that comes on our property, I actually used to work with at the same grocery store. He was telling me he was up on the mountain. Like, I think this is now like 3 weeks ago. He's like, yeah, dude, were you guys here on this time? I was like, no, like after a certain time, we're not here. He's like, dude, some girl got raped on the mountainside. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, dude, I called and reported it, and they came out and everything. I was like, what? Like, just crazy stuff happens over here. You would never think until you start working in those areas.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the guys on day shift. They never believe me that, we get shot at. And it was last summer, but I got shot at one night, and they put a couple holes in my work truck. And I'm like, look, motherfuckers, I told you I get shot at. So they finally approved me to start carrying at work.
That's badass, though, dude. That's got to have a little bit some reassurance for you.
Well, I mean, because the last time they shot at us last summer, I shot back, and then they didn't shoot at us anymore for several months. And then here it is. It's nice weather again. They're back out again. It's not winter and 20 below zero, so now they're starting to shooting again.
Yeah, idiots coming out.
But it's fun.
It's all those kids trying to get a name when the good weather time, when they can come out doing whatever.
Motherfuckers are like, Holler, you about to start having flashbacks? Yeah, I might.
Shit. Yeah, we don't. On my site, we actually don't carry, which is actually really shitty, to be honest with you, man. Like, I hate the fact that we don't carry, but at the same time, I mean, it depends on where you're at. Like, for my site with like a shopping center and whatnot, it's kind of dumb to carry because it just makes, it kind of elevates the situation rather than, de-escalates things or makes people think. It just kind of makes everybody that much more vigilant towards you. So I mean, it's not really a good side to carry, but dude, I hate not carrying personally because I'd have to watch my back, and I'm sure cruising. You understand what it's like to have your head on a swivel 24/7, like.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
it sucks, man.
I live in the great state of Missouri, so our gun laws are pretty much like Texas laws. I mean, anybody fucks around, and I can shoot you, and that's all there is to it. I don't get in trouble. I mean, yeah, I'm going to jail, but I'm getting out.
Yeah, in Texas, even downtown.
Yeah, you'll are out anyway.
You got people in suits, like how you can see their holster just hanging out of their suit jacket.
Yeah, but you guys got the same laws we do, right?
Yeah.
Ramen, open carry,
yep,
and
open
concealed carry, no permit.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any of that cool shit out here.
Yeah, California. So, the only good thing about California is the lane splitting.
Yeah, that's the only thing we can.
And the weather.
I sat there and told my wife the same thing, dude. Like, that's like the only thing I got going for me in California. Everything else, fuck no.
Well, you guys got beaches and the weather and the good weather. We got tornadoes and flat land over here.
Yeah, and that's hell, I live right in the center of Tornado Alley, so and that's about to start. We got about a couple more weeks, and we'll have tornado weather coming in. But yeah, we just changed all our laws last year that we have concealed carry with no permit. We've always been able to open carry, and then we got the stand your ground law now too. So it used to be that if I pull in my driveway and somebody wants to steal my car, I have to let them have it because it's in my driveway. Now it's if you step on my driveway and say, "Hey, fuck you," I get to shoot you.
Hey, Cruzin, I'm mute it real quick. I got Ty Guard over here dropping some stuff off, so give me a second. I'll be right back.
Tell Ty Guard hi.
Yeah, tell her to say, "What's up?"
I will.
Yeah, I don't like the gun laws in California, but hopefully, freaking the gun laws in California.
I mean, y'all are like really super strict. I mean, not like Chicago strict, but y'all are strict, aren't you?
Yeah, we had a couple gun Nazis freaking passing all kinds of bills the last few years and stuff. A bunch of idiots that know who what guns are and stuff. But there's a new guy that's basically the Donald Trump of California that's running for it freaking this year and stuff. So his name's Travis Allen. He's going to get rid of the stupid California gas taxes that they've been putting on us. He's going to stop Governor Brown's freaking light rail project and stuff. He's going to stop it because that's sucking up like billions of dollars a year, I guess, and stuff. And then like registration here in California now is ridiculous for your vehicles. They do a percentage off of the value of your freaking vehicle and stuff. So it's like, my wife, she just got her one for our new car. Our new car was like, we paid like $39,000 or whatever for it, right? And freaking the registration for that thing is $435 for some freaking tags. We're like, what the hell? We're like, holy crap, that is ridiculous.
That's the other thing I don't like about California. Y'all's fucking so damn strict on vehicles.
Yeah.
I mean, like my truck is actually a California truck. It was bought and sold in California, and then the guy moved here, and then I bought it from him. I had to take so much shit off of it just to make it run right out here for the weather out here. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when I used to work for Honda, there was cars that you could sell in California, and there's cars you could sell to the rest of the United States. Like, they had their own separate cars.
Yeah, their what is it? Their smog rules and stuff.
Yeah, your emissions laws are so strict.
Yeah, the emissions. Yeah, I know. It's like every time you can look at stuff when freaking ordering crap offline mining for like your motorcycle, here's the California edition. Instead of it.
Yeah, it's quieter. It's less efficient.
California edition. Here's the California model. Oh, you need the picked up one. One sucks.
Have you had a chance to install that that turn signal canceling thing?
Not yet. I was gonna do it tomorrow because today me and Chipster were gonna go riding, but it was too windy to do any riding today. So tomorrow we're gonna do it. So I think next week or maybe on the weekend when I get home, if I get home early on one of the days, I'll probably do the brake module first, because that one's actually just kind of like those little splicers. They just kind of clip them over the wires and it just gets in there just to touch it.
Yeah,
that one's easy. It's just 3 of those to put on for that one on the brake light and stuff. But the front turn signals one that requires a little bit more stuff. Jake, he's got a video of when he put his in and stuff. So I'm gonna watch his and install mine on my bike the way he did his, because we both got Fz-07s.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch exactly how he does his, and that's how I'm gonna install mine. Because the video I've seen of how to install it, they want you to do it close to where the main harness is for the stuff. And Jake does it to where if you mess it up, it's one tiny little piece that's easily to replace. It's not some huge thing.
Yeah.
So
and I'm surprised that they don't just do like a plug and play type thing.
That's what I told them when they hit me up about wanting to see if I wanted to, get a set of them and review them and put them on my bike, and then want to give me a set for the giveaway and stuff. I told him, I looked at the install videos. I was like, I'm not too, not really wanting to cut any wires, and stuff up that way on the bike and stuff. I was like, is there more of like a plug and play thing? I was like, that would be like ideal, and they're like, oh no, we assure you that it's really easy instructions on what to do and stuff like that. So I was like, but does it show instructions exactly for my bike?
Yeah.
That they're sending exactly which wires and the colors and stuff to clip them on or cut and stuff like that, right? But Jake's video, he did it. So I'm happy at least someone made one that knows what they're doing.
Take the harnesses from like TST Industries. You know how they have the harness.
Yeah.
And maybe you can just tap into that and like.
I think I might. Well, because I have their that integrated taillight from them and stuff. So I wonder if it should probably be easy on that. Just tap right into it. Because I don't know if they're counting on your having a stock taillight in the bike.
Yeah.
Or what. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works out. Having an aftermarket taillight. Yeah.
Do you still have a stock taillight?
Yeah, I still got it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Out of my buddy's Fz-07 that I rode for 10 days last year, he had an integrated taillight on it, and he didn't do it. He bought it like that, so he didn't know how easily installed and shit. But I don't know, it was nice and bright. I liked it while it was on there.
Okay. Yeah, because I guess it's what the brake module. The brake module is freaking. It's supposed to detect, like, say you're using engine braking when you brake, and once it starts noticing that, it'll basically flash on your brakes for you, without you having to touch the brakes at all.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, well, that's kind of cool. I was like, that's neat. But it's like, how much the brake's going to be going on and off when you're doing that.
That's what I was thinking, because it's like, shit, dude, you be out on the fucking highway and just let off. And
it's all on. Yeah. But I don't know. I can see how that's good, because then we don't have to really worry about having to hit your brake to show people, But when you're engine braking, you're literally letting the engine do the braking for you. So you might have to hit your rear brake a little bit, but not much.
Right, and that does rise the question of, I mean, hell, if you just let off because you're in traffic, you just let off for half a second, is the light going to come on?
Yeah. So, but my review of it when I do it, it'll be cool, because I have one of the GoPro mounts on the very back end of my taillight, and I just got this new helmet mount from a girl on her bike. I bought one, and it has like this big curved piece and all these extra pieces where I can actually take my GoPro session and like wrap it around to where my camera will be able to look at my brake light.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to hear the sound and everything. So it'll be cool. You'll be looking, probably be a video of looking at a taillight, and seeing how it works, but at least you'll be able to see it and then hear it, But to hear the engine braking and then watching it come on and stuff, so that'd be neat. Yeah, sadly, I don't know. I've never heard about the integrated taillights being illegal. I think, but then I heard about it the first time was what was it? That freaking LA versus SD was where I guess people were getting in trouble for having integrated taillights.
The only thing I heard about, the only thing I know about it is, and I think somebody else had agreed with me, out here on your rear section for your turn signals, your turn signals actually have to be so far apart, and that's what people were getting in trouble with.
Yeah.
Oh, because on the integrated taillight, they're right next to each other, basically.
They're part of the taillight, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is freaking some doo-doo reason right there to freaking make.
Yeah, I think it was really
I'm trying to remember who else agreed with me and said it was the same thing out there, but I'm pretty sure it's somebody out of California.
Yeah.
Who said that? Did Sab Crazy say that?
Yeah.
What's up, Sab?
11 inches. There's a joke somewhere in there.
She wanted 11 inches. I had to bang her 3 times.
That's a good one.
Josh, I don't know if you'd be able to upgrade that bike you have, bro. That's my cousin right there. He got himself a motorcycle, his first bike ever in his life. And stuff that he's freaking learning in the craziest place possible. He's freaking, it's somewhere in Guam, I think is where he's at. He's like in one of those crazy places where people are riding mopeds and bikes all over the place all day long.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, so he's learning in a harsh environment.
Yeah, down there in Scooter City.
Yeah, he's in Tinian Island. Wherever that is over there. All I know is that I'm hating on him because he's living on a real nice tropical place. Chilling. Mickey's bike. 2 inches. For any woman, any wire, you're worth them. That's funny.
So, Brian, you excited for your 50K giveaway?
Well, I'm doing 30K now.
Sorry, 30K.
Yeah. Yes, 30K. I am. I'm actually excited because, like, it'd be a cool goal to hit, you know, at the same time. But like,
are you gonna beat Ken?
Giveaway. I'm hoping I'm gonna beat Ken. I think next week. I think Moto Madness is going to be sharing my giveaway video on the the rules on how to enter and win and everything and stuff. So hopefully that one will launch me. It will get me super crazy close to 30K or even hit the 30K.
Nice
and stuff. So then we'll see how many people stick around after that. Because part of the rules is not like I know people we have to hit a goal and hit 30,000, but I'm not saying one like the rules to enter into it is going to be like subscribe, as a way of entry. It's just going to be part of it, because you can't hit 30,000 unless you hit most people subscribe or whatever. But I have ways that I'm doing it. I'm going to use one of those random comment picker things and stuff.
Have you looked into to Gleam?
Gleam?
Gleam.io.
What is that?
Gleam.io. So basically, it has like a set of rules you set. Like, say that you get for each. If you subscribe, you get like 1 entry. If you follow me on Twitter, you get another entry. So it gives you entries every day that you can come in.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, you can just randomly pick from all those entries.
Oh, okay. So it's just like a side app.
Kind of, I guess so. I mean, it's a website you log into, and you can run your promotion or your giveaway from there.
Oh, so what do? You just add like the links in onto that site for those specific things?
Basically, and it say like to enter you must subscribe to CruzinMoto. To enter, you also so you get 1 entry for that. You get 1 entry to follow me on Instagram. Yeah, Gleam.io.
Look at this.
I think there's like a free version of it, and there's there's pro levels that you can pay for more features. So I was thinking if whenever I jump back into it and I get any sort of growth, then my giveaways I'm going to run through here.
Yeah. So it's Gleam, some like business growth platform thing.
It's
marketing apps.
Here, let me see.
There's like competitions, rewards, captures, galleries.
Yeah, so it's under competitions.
Okay.
Yeah, so you set up a competition.
Pretty neat. Yeah, I'll look into that. Maybe I'll use that instead of the random comment picker thing, but I don't know. I already made the video, so it's a little too late. I'll remember that for the next time, though, if anything.
For that 50K giveaway.
Yeah,
for the 50K.
50K is giving away a motorcycle.
Like do it, Dan, when they hit the million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For freaking Motonosity gave away his freaking Street Fighter R3.
Yeah, but that was like, I mean, that's just what they do.
Yeah.
I'm never doing that bullshit. I ever get that big, I still ain't giving my stuff away. Screw you.
No, I ain't giving away no bike. No, no.
Of course, I'm not gonna have an R3 either. So.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe give away.
Well, that's why he gave it away, because it's an R3. Like he's not gonna keep that.
Oh, speaking of R3s, I think I scared a guy on one here in town, brand new. He had a brand new R3, and I pulled it right behind him. Not yesterday, but the day before. And we're at the light, and then there was one of those guys in those Nissan Z something cars. They're pretty fast.
Yeah.
He was in one of those, and he seen me pull up, and we looked at each other, and we're like, hey, what's that? So it was on right there, both of us at the line. But the guy in the R3 was right ahead of me to my right, so I was kind of behind him. It's like right when the light turned green, the dude in the car took off, and then the guy in the R3 started going slow, and I freaking dipped around him and hit the gas, and my freaking front wheel popped up. I was gone with the dude, man. I was gone with the guy in the car, and I was like, I don't even know that poor guy on that R3. I probably freaking scared the shit out of him.
Well, I've been
going by him like that.
I got those videos of the riding a CBR 250R. And, dude, I can't even fake it, dude. That bike is so much fun.
Yeah.
Just because it wheelies like crazy, like easily in first gear only. But I mean, it is straight up a hooligan bike. If I had it, dude, it would have dirt tires on it if it was mine, and I would be taking it off road and everything.
Dude, speaking of dirt tires, I was looking the other day. I was seriously thinking of getting a set of dirt tires for the Fz-07.
You should.
Oh, really?
Because I've seen some that will fit. I even called and asked. I was like, oh boy, that'll get me in some trouble there.
There's a chick out here that works at our Ducati dealership, and she also rides a Ducati Monster, and she's got dirt tires on that Monster.
Ooh.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That'd be so
if you can put them on a Monster, you can put them on an FZ.
Yeah. That'd be so fun. There's so much dirt roads out here I could go down if I had that. What is it?
What is that?
Oh, sorry, guys. That's my radio.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just someone that you're talking.
Well, what motor are you having problems with?
So I went to go check out the new MT-09s and MT-07s.
Yeah. I saw the new Fz-09 when I went to Chaparral a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I saw them. I sat on them. I was kind of like, eh.
See, that's what I thought of. Like, I've sat on it a couple times now, and this last time I actually finally liked it. Like, I sat on the older FC, like the 16s, and I'm like, I really like this a lot. And then I sat on the 17s, the 18s. I'm like, because the seating position changed.
Yeah, and maybe that's what I didn't like about it, because that was an 18 model that I sat on.
Yeah,
it just felt weird. It didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, but now I like it a lot. I sat on
That's what my buddy's is a 2016 Fz-07, and I didn't think I was gonna like them whenever I rode it, and I was like, "Holy shit, this bike is so much fun!"
Yeah,
and then I seen on the Facebook Marketplace, a dude is selling an FZ-08 right now, and if I had the money, I would straight up go buy that thing since they didn't make them for very long.
Yeah.
Well, I think the 8s are different than the 7s. Like
they're
the
different. Yeah.
The 8s have the FZ10 engines on them. They're just de-stroked.
Right, but like I think the seating position and everything's a little different.
Yes, it is. It's just a little bit different. Yeah. It's like Deep South has one, and I've been trying to get down there, or he's been trying to get up here.
I saw it. You brought it to one of the Austin meets.
Yeah.
A couple of months ago or whatever. Last year, and nobody knew what it was because nobody knows the FZ-08.
Right, because they didn't make them for very long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
and I rode an FZ10.
Dude, I sat on one.
A buddy of mine has one, and I rode it, and dude, that thing is freaky fast and
it has the R1 motor in it.
Yeah, it's still got the R1 engine but it's got the same wheelbase as a Fz-07. So
yeah,
I mean, you already know how.
But it's so much taller though. I couldn't even tippy toe on it. Like I tried.
It is. It's really tall, but it's but with the same wheelbase as an Fz-07, you know how hard it is to keep the front tire on the ground on an Fz-07.
Yeah,
dude, that thing is wicked trying to keep the front tire on the ground.
That's why it has all those power modes.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got a whole bunch on it. I'm like, well, which one makes it go super fast? And he goes, this one. I said, okay, I'll be back in a minute. It's like I drag race, man. That's what I do. I want to drag race it real quick. And damn, that thing is fast. If you keep the front tire on the ground, it's a good bike to drag race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking at the new R6s. Their Chaparral has the 2017 R6, the one that looks like the R1, and it's silver with the yellow rims.
Yeah.
Whatever. They got a few of them on sale right now, $5,000 off at the Chaparral. There's a couple of them. There's like 4 or 5 of them they have. They're going for $9,600, brand new. I'm just like, oh my god. And I had talked to them last week about, maybe even them just looking at my bike and see how much they value my FZ for and stuff, because I'm contemplating on trading my bike in to get another R6.
Right on.
I'm thinking about it. But I don't know. I really like this bike though.
Well, but that's the main problem about an Fz-07. I mean, you are limited on what you can do with it. I mean, it's a great commuter bike. It's a hooligan bike. I mean, it's a wheelie machine, shit like that. But if you want to go out and ride with your friends that ride fast, you're like, okay, well, I'll see you when I get there because my bike tops out at 122 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And that window, because you're upright, that's just full frontal. Your chest and your face, like it just knocks you around everywhere.
I'm telling you right now, I get more wind on that Fz-07 of his than I get on my damn Harley.
Well, Harley, you're like even further down, aren't you? Like
on
further
mine,
back?
Yeah. Oh yeah, on mine, absolutely. I sit real low.
Yeah. I don't know. I looked at the new CBR 1000 RR and that thing is just beautiful. The 2018s.
Yeah, they look really cool. I'm not big of a Honda fan, but I will say they look really good.
Yeah, I tried the new R1 and the new R6, and they're too wide for me. Like being a short rider, I don't feel comfortable, not at least tippy toeing on a bike,
right?
Especially with that much horsepower, like 1,000 cc's, and
yeah.
So, but I sat on the CBR. I'm like, this, I could do this.
Dude, I actually sat on a new Grom when I was there. Dude, that little thing, I could pick that thing up off the ground. I was like, what the hell? I was like, this is the lightest bike. It felt like I was going to break that sucker. Just sitting there, I was like, oh my God, what is this?
I sat on one last Friday.
Yeah, it was weird. First time, because I've seen the Groms going through, but I've never actually went over and sat down on one. It was crazy. It was weird. I was like, this thing is tiny.
Speaking of Groms, Honda has confirmed that they're going to release the new Monkey, like the Monkey bike.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's a 125cc mini bike.
So
it's gonna.
So it's like a freaking pit bike.
It's like a naked Grom.
Naked Grom. Oh, huh.
I mean, how much more naked can you get than a Grom?
I know, it barely has any.
There's no. I mean, if you pull up pictures of it, there's no fairings. It's just like a gas tank, and like a rear fender and a front fender.
Weird.
But
Craziness.
I'm waiting for people to engine swap like a 200cc into a Grom.
A what?
Well, you can bore
200,
out
like
the,
100cc.
you can get the bigger
into a Grom.
pistons and stuff for the Grom.
Oh,
Like
Yeah,
engine
for-
yeah,
swap.
I haven't heard of anybody doing that.
I know there's an upgrade
I mean,
thing.
I know they sell jug kits for them to put bigger
Yeah.
pistons in them, but I haven't heard anybody using one. But
Yeah, I've
we
never heard
don't
no one
have
doing it.
we don't have a big calling for Groms out here in Kansas City. It's mainly sport bikes and Harleys out here. Guys are just now starting to get right into supermotos out here.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude, I
Which
sat
is
on the
retarded
freaking
because I
DRZ.
live in Missouri. We have so much off-road riding out here. You would think people would be more into supermotos out here, but they're not.
Well, aren't they more into like ATVs instead of supermotos?
It's starting to make a switch over to ATVs, but most of the time it's dirt bikes. We have lots of dirt bike tracks out here, and now they're kind of finally converting over to let you ride ATVs, four-wheelers out there on the dirt bike tracks.
Really? Because here it was all ATVs was the bigger thing, and then dirt bikes are finally becoming more popular here.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just too tall for me. Especially like the DRZs. Like I can't.
Dude,
Like,
that thing was
when you get on, you're
huge.
fine, but then when you stop, like either you fall over or you try to reach for a rock.
Dude,
Yeah,
I sat on it.
Your
I sat on a
legs actually
DRZ when I was
kickstand.
there, and I was just like, "What the hell?" I was tippy-toeing, like tippy-toe. I was like, "Crap!" And I was like, "I've been wanting one too," but I was like, that deterred me from getting one just because it's so huge. I'm like, damn. Like, dude.
And then I was thinking about like the short people, like the midgets that actually ride, and you see videos of them, like they
Yeah.
hop up. Like, if they can do it, I mean,
You can't. That's right.
and
That's
I
true.
feel bad for saying that.
All right, I gotta ask, how tall are you?
I am 5'6".
Oh well, shit. Okay, you're not because I'm 5'8", so yeah.
I mean, those couple inches matter, right?
Yeah,
That's what she said.
I'm 5'4.5", and that half counts.
Yeah, I don't know. If I get anything, I'll probably get a dirt bike. Something like a 250 or something fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially because you're in the desert. That'd be fun out there.
I don't know. I had that. I had a '96 Suzuki RM. What is it? 250 last year before last, and I hadn't ridden dirt bikes, especially two-strokers, in several years. And I'm 40 years old now. I rode that sumbitch up and down the street fine, no problem. Then I went up to the dirt trail where I ride my four-wheelers, and that thing tried to kill me. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm just too old. I can't keep up with this fast sumbitch. It's got to go. So I traded it for a four-wheeler.
There you go.
Buddy.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get it. I want to get a dirt bike though. There's a lot of adventuring to do out here.
Right. What was y'all's temperature today?
Ours was actually not that bad today. We had a high. Let's see. Our highest was 77 today. It was actually a cool day today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
A couple days ago we were at 100. Oh, great! This Sunday 107.
Oh, yay!
Nice.
Well, today was our warmest day. We hit 83.
I'm looking at the weather thing right here. Right when I check it, it says it's unreasonably hot with sunshine and patchy clouds. It just shows one of those hot ass thermometers. It's all freaking maxed out.
That's funny.
Next Sunday. That's this Sunday coming up.
I can't believe it's May and it's already 100 something over there.
Dude,
It's crazy.
summer. Well, last year it was 107 degrees in Palm Springs in March on my birthday. So it's actually, we got a late start on summer this year. But yeah, all next month is going to be in the 96s and 100s.
Man.
All this month. Every day. And then when it gets real hot is when it's freaking super hot at like 2 in the morning. Let's see when that starts. It's June.
We got a storm coming in tomorrow.
July. Well, it kind of starts in July. It'll be 81 degrees at 3 in the morning.
Jeez.
In July.
At least it's a dry heat though.
August.
So you're not like, you don't feel like you're sweating,
you know what?
Right?
What month is SEMM ending this year? September?
It is August 24th.
August.
My birthday.
So it's.
Are you heading out there, Holler?
I am.
Oh, it won't let me go that far ahead. It won't let me go into August. I can go to the end of July. Well, the end of July, the 29th, it's supposed to be 108 degrees out here, which is not bad. That's still okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we have a regular summer, usually we get around 100 to 105, 110, but we also have the 100% humidity too, though.
Yeah, I hate humidity.
That's when the tornadoes come.
Yeah.
Or the flash floods out here. Once it gets humid out here, it's freaking gonna flood this whole town.
Yeah. Are you going to SEMM Ramen?
I plan to. I don't have anything booked yet. I'm waiting on something.
I'll share a room with you. Just let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already got my room, and I won't be staying like at the regular one. I'm staying down the road.
Yeah, I was thinking about staying down the road too.
I got a 2-room suite with I mean, it sleeps up to 6 people. You know, there's like enough room for 6 people with pull-out beds and shit.
Nice.
And I got I don't know if y'all know them, but I got Serafina and the Nerd. They're coming to Kansas City, and then I'm gonna haul their bikes out there with me, and I'm gonna haul my bike out there. And because I figured this is my first time, it might be my only time, so I'm taking my bike because I want to ride out to the coast. We're actually going out there we're gonna get there on Tuesday, and we're gonna ride the coast and shit
nice.
that. We're actually
might as well make a trip out of it if you're gonna come all the way down here.
Exactly.
Because I was gonna say the ride, because last year was my first year, and I didn't bring my bike, but I drove the truck, and a lot of people said the ride wasn't all that great. Like it was really hot, nobody really grouped together.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So the big thing is the meetup at Chaparral, and then the party at the hotel.
Right, yeah. and that's what I told them. I said, look, if we do go to Chaparral for the meetup, I said I'm not riding in the ride. I'll leave before everybody, I'm leaving before because I don't want to catch up with the giant, cluster on the way back out there to Palm Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys going to any other meets like the Northeast MOTOVLOGGING meetup? Or
it's usually a little bit too far away from. I mean, it's not too far, but if I'm going to California this year, then I can't really go anywhere else.
Is there any other meets going on? I think there's one in Indiana.
Yeah, they'll have one in Indiana. Problem is, it's about the same time as SEMM.
No, well, the one in Indiana is in June, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to ask Wheelan. I know there's one going on during SEMM.
I need to find out when the Arizona MOTOVLOGGING meetup is. When they do in Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to that one.
And we don't have very many motovloggers out here. I mean, Kansas City. I mean, the closest, biggest person anybody knows is fucking Walterific.
He doesn't really.
That's funny. Speaking of him,
I don't even know if he's moved to Colorado yet or not. But if he hasn't, then he only lives a half hour from me. So
I seen a video of his the other day where he's talking about how he sold some of the parts off his Jeep or whatever, right? I made a comment. I'm like, when YouTube ain't paying so well, you got to sell parts off your truck that YouTube money paid for.
Right.
I was like, it's okay. Yeah, Walter's still funny. I still like his videos. I gotta make fun of him sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not sub to him. I don't watch his stuff anymore. He just kind of rubbed me the wrong way because he's a big motovlogger, there's no doubt about it, but he does nothing to support anything in Kansas City.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to like the guy whenever, you know, you're this big guy, you know, you could bring attention to Kansas City, you know, and you don't do shit. It's just kind of annoying. I was going to try to make it out to, I don't know if y'all know Fat Boy R6. He had a meet up here out in Kansas a couple weeks ago, but I was like, bro, I got to leave my house at 5 o'clock in the morning and it's 19 degrees. I'm not coming to your meetup.
Yeah, that's too damn cold right there.
And riding for 3 hours in 19-degree weather.
Yes. Yeah, I can't even imagine. You'd just be dead by the time you get there.
Yeah, it was cold.
I mean, with everything going on with YouTube, I'm glad that meetups are still happening with people and stuff.
Well, I think it's more along lines of the people in the community because, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I know how many friends I've made just from doing YouTube, and it's pretty damn astounding of how many friends I've got. And it's, you know, it's not about the subs or the money for me. It's just it started out that way, but now it's more about, you know, my friends, everybody I've met.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Indeed. So, Ramen, you remember that video thing we talked about?
I know. I need to apologize to you for just dropping.
Oh, that's okay. I've been dropping the ball on doing any of it myself too, but I came up with some crazy good freaking topics for it, man.
But I need to pick it back up again. I'm losing the touch of editing.
Yeah.
And I need to get back to it.
Yeah, I looked up some stuff. I looked up some like green screen stuff for like news things and stuff like that for it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll have to. I'm gonna text you.
Okay.
These ideas are the ones that I came up with. You're gonna laugh your ass off.
I need a good laugh. So what about you, Holler? Why aren't you making more videos? Or Jeremy?
I actually have been. I mean, I missed this week. I didn't put one out this week, but yeah, finally I'm actually starting to make new videos. But it's, I mean, working night shift, bro, it is so hard now.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I can only, and a lot of people said, you know, they like my night videos more than they like my day videos. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Just, I mean, I don't understand why you can't see shit. But, because the only time I have to make videos now is coming to work or going home from work, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, I think the night videos are different from everybody else because everybody else shoots during the day.
Right.
And just, you know.
All right,
I am back.
I got that giant damn Daymaker headlight on my bike. So, I mean, it lights up everything pretty damn good.
I'm going to grab me something to drink. I'll be right back.
All right.
Those Daymakers are brighter than shit, man.
And, I mean, it's not, I call it the Daymaker because I can't remember the actual name for it. But it's actually brighter than the Harley Davidson Daymaker. It's actually brighter than
is it the one with the Crees in it?
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Is it the one with the Cree bulbs in it?
Yes. I mean,
that shit's brighter than hell.
Bright. Yeah, I mean, people. That's why whenever I ride with all my friends, I'm always out front because they can't stand it. And cars get out of my way usually pretty quick at night because they don't want me behind them. Because it is. I mean, it's ridiculously bright.
Yeah, that's how my aux beams are right now in the 14. Holy shit! When I turn the brights on, people get so pissed. I'm just like, get over it. I'm gonna pass you in like a second. Just chill. I swear this light's gonna get me jumped one day. Well, listen here, boy. I'm like, yeah, bye. Oh man.
Okay.
Tiger
You
came.
get my message wrong.
Dropped off some stuff.
Yeah, I did.
I had to come in the house because I was scared the trash pandas were gonna jump me.
The what?
The trash pandas, raccoons. The trash pandas.
Have you seen the trash man? I'm like, wait, what?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I just told her. Those motherfuckers make some of my old dogs I used to have look like fucking Snickers bars, dude.
Ooh.
Like,
Oh, I believe you.
Jesus, dude.
They are tough out here too. Yeah.
Bro, like I was riding my bike coming home at night because I did a night shift at my job one night to help out. And I came home, and right around this time, dude, like no joke, they come out of my neighbors' yards, like surrounding my house, and go across the night. I was coming home, and now that I have those loud ass fucking pipes, dude, I guess it like rumbles my neighborhood, and they heard that shit, and they came running out, bro. I swear to God, I was shook as hell. Like, I was getting eyeballed by them and shit. They were just like, "What's up, cuz?" And I'm like, "Oh, dude, okay." I'm like scared to be in my own neighborhood now. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
like, I thought I was gonna get shanked by a raccoon.
I'm trying to figure out how big. I mean, why raccoons would be so big out there? Except for there's lots of
dude
coons can get into and be trashy.
Okay, my theory is they're eating the homeless people. I swear, like, what the fuck else could it be? Like, I was literally telling her that. I was like, dude, like, whenever a homeless person disappears and I see more raccoons, I'm like, yep, that's fucking why. Like, they're just fucking dragging them down to the fucking riverbed and drowning them in their sleep and shit, and then they're just eating them alive. Like, fuck that shit. I don't fuck with coons, bro. Same with possums. No thanks.
Yeah, see,
that.
Well, I mean, growing up out here, I mean, that's all we have are coons and possums, you know, and it's like, it's no big deal for, I mean, shit, dude, I probably see 100 coons a night down here at work, but.
Yeah, but see, out there, you can just shoot them sons of bitches like it ain't no thing. You hear a gunshot out here, the fucking SWAT team showing up, the bomb squad showing up, the governor's paying a visit and shit. There's hopes and prayers being gone out for the raccoon. Like, fuck, dude. Like, that shit don't happen out there. It's like, oh yeah, that's Billy. He just shot them damn coon. It's like fucking a gunshot goes off over here, dude. There's like a fucking church group showing up, fucking candlelight vigil outside my apartment, like fucking insane shit, dude. Like, it's a total different world, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. The other night I seen a coon down here. It was about the same size as a small dog. It was pretty damn big.
No, fuck that, dude. Like, okay, I had a Belgian Malinois. This thing fucking could, like, straight up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu my fucking dog. It was huge, dude. Like, for the first time I saw a raccoon over here, the first time ever, I was convinced that I would get my ass fucking beat and throw hands with a raccoon. Okay? Like, I've never thought I would get, like, put in, like, a full Nelson by a raccoon in my life. Like, fuck that shit, dude. Like, I thought I was fat as fuck, and then I saw the raccoon, I was like, okay, I'm good. Like, shit. But yeah, no, they're eating the homeless people. I'm fucking sold on that. Dun, dun, dun.
How's Tiger doing?
She's doing all right. She's doing her van thing now. She's been talking about. She just moved out of her apartment.
Yeah, I've seen pictures today. I haven't seen it. She was a couple months ago. Was it a month ago or so? She was actually only about 3 hours from me down in Arkansas, and I was getting ready to go down and see her, but she ended up getting real sick. And she goes, "You want to come down and see me? You can, but I'm sick as a dog." I'm like, "It's cool because I lost a rear end in my truck anyway, so I can't make it down there."
Yeah, she got sick as shit when she went out there because it was all super cold and they were going through like the snowstorm and shit.
Yeah.
What I remember.
Yeah, welcome to the Midwest.
No, she's doing all right. Right. Yeah, it's gonna be she's gonna be a lot better now. She's got a lot less things to worry about, and now she's just on her own now finally, and she can focus more on her and bettering her situation and just fucking making money. She's doing pretty good at her job, so
that's good.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked, and she's gonna let us use her van for a moment for SCMM. It's gonna be pretty awesome this year. We're my SoCal Hypersport Riders group with Walker and Chip's going to be pretty pretty visible out there. It's doing really good, man. I'm really happy with how everything's turning out. We're gonna have a booth set up and whatnot this year, which I was really not expecting us to be able to do this early. But yeah, man, everything's just coming together.
Right on.
Nice.
Yep. Like right now, we're having our shit printed through TeePublic, which sucks, for a lack of a better word. But once tax season rolls around next year, hopefully even before that, we're going to be printing our own stuff, and we're going to be trying to help out with all the motovloggers and whatnot in case people need to get their merchandise printed through us and whatnot, and advertise on our own website for everybody's products and whatnot. We're just trying to help everybody out, and that's something we really just want to focus on starting 2019.
Right on. How does TeePublic?
Whenever you guys are ready. So Teespring, you have to campaign. So
Yeah.
in order to get your product out, you have to basically propose like, oh, I want to sell 30 shirts before everybody gets their product sent out. Which, depending on how,
well, you can set it
how
whatever you want it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could set it to sell 1, and it'll close at 1.
Yeah, because I sold mine here a couple months ago. When I did mine, I set it at 3, and then I lowered it 2, and I ended up selling like 12 or 15.
You can keep it where it just keeps going on and on.
Yeah.
The only problem is though, like, say you do set a campaign of like 3, and you're somebody like me who doesn't have like a huge like active audience. Like, I haven't, my audience of 3,800. Realistically, about 10% of those people are actually coming back and interacting with my channel and everything. Which that's the other focus of this year, is to try to get more audience more active and what's going on with the channel and whatnot, which is hard when you're not uploading consistently. But nonetheless, that's my goal this year, is to try to get more activity going on the page. But if you are like me, back to what I was talking about at the beginning, if you're like me, someone who doesn't have a very active audience, who's not always financially supportive, immediately, selling 3 shirts is kind of a big deal. Yeah. It's not always, it's not always possible to make that happen soon. So like, say you sell 2 shirts, but you're waiting on that one person, to get the 3rd shirt, right? Well, for me, that takes like almost damn near a month. Nobody, by that time, someone's canceling their order. Now we're back at square one.
Yeah.
So
I didn't have too much problem. I thought I was gonna have a big problem when I sold mine, because I only have 280 some subs, but I actually have a pretty active audience, and it really did surprise me how many I actually sold, because I didn't think I was gonna sell 5, and I ended up selling like 10 or 15. I don't remember. So that was actually a big surprise. But that's what I was curious, especially like with Brian's, is with that many subs, how many actual active audience do you have?
Yeah, I don't have much, because everybody came to my channel because that one video I had went viral and got like 650,000 views or whatever. Like that was my, like 90% of my audience is all from that one video. So when I'm not putting out crazy shit like that happening all the time, people are like, oh, I was just here for that, right. and that's, even though my number is 3,800, it's like, it's not really 3,800, it's more like, 1,100.
Right.
If you really want to get down to the grand scheme of things. But the way TeePublic, the reason I like TeePublic, is they as soon as you order it, it's boom, done. You're getting shipped out immediately. So that was something I was really happy with them. And plus they offer a lot of different products, so that I don't believe that Teespring has. So like, they have cell phone cases that you can get.
Teespring has that.
Oh,
they have pillowcases.
Yeah, they got it now. It's only for iPhones now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, okay, so they might have that now, you know, and I just may have not realized it, but again, like, you know, the time it takes to get that to your customers that or your, you know, your audience, you know, however you want to look at it. I don't like having to do it the way Teespring does it. Like, yes, the profit margin's much higher, which that's cool, but you know, to me it's like, is it really worth it if you know the people that follow me are not getting their shit right away? Like, I don't really care about the profit margin, you know, right now, because I'm planning on printing my own shit. So I'm just trying to save money until I can take care of it myself. And for now, I'm just trying to make something available to where everybody can have something. You know, I'm just trying to get my name out even more. But, you know, they have tote bags. They have those, like, tapestries that you can hang in your room, kind of like the Bob Marley things that everybody gets, or, you know, laptop cases. But the one thing I really was sold me is they make die cuts. And I know Teespring, I think, just started doing that. But the way TeePublic does it, I don't know, I just like it, you know, and they like I said, I don't have to wait for, you know, or my customers don't have to wait. Like, I don't want them to wait. I want them to be able to get it ASAP. Like, like, I'm impatient as shit myself. You know, if I'm impatient on getting my own shit, like, I want everybody to have it immediately. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a nice interface. They pay you monthly, kind of like how YouTube does their payment thing, and goes directly to your PayPal and do whatever you want from there.
Cool.
And the other main problem about Teespring is if you don't sell the highest dollar shirts, then the quality of the shirt and printing is not very good.
That's what I heard. You know, their print quality is not the greatest, and I ordered one of my own hoodies from them, and I didn't really like it, to be honest.
Right. I mean, like I did. I sold the most expensive shirts you can sell because I talked to somebody else. I can't remember who it was that did it, and they said they sold the lowest amount, you know, the lowest costing shirts, and they said they were horrible. After 7 washes, they were screwed. They were done.
Yeah, that's not acceptable to me. Like, and when we start printing our own shit too, like, that's something that me and Walker were really talking about, is like, our quality has to be top notch. Like, we're not gonna accept trash. Like, we're not gonna settle either. Like it's either legit or it's not. You know, and that's it. You know,
right.
Especially when we start printing our own stuff, like, everything's gonna increase in quality once we start printing our own stuff. Like, I've seen the die cuts because we've ordered our own stuff off TeePublic to see how well it does, or what the quality's like, and it's pretty good for the most part. Like, it's acceptable. It's definitely acceptable, but it's not like, oh yeah, like, you know, it's cool because the designs look okay, you know, but, you know, I don't know. I'm not like, I want it to be better than that. But if people are happy with the way it is, then hey, I'm happy. You know.
Well, if you put out a shit product, then people aren't going to like you anymore. So.
Exactly, and that's why I wanted to order our own stuff. And when we saw it, I was like, okay, I'm comfortable with this for now. Like, you know, this is okay. I can deal with that. Like, I just didn't want to. I didn't want somebody to order one of my shirts off Teespring, or like one of my hoodies, because I bought my own hoodie off Teespring, and I was like, yeah, no, not really with that. And yeah, I felt terrible when I had my shit on Teespring when I first started. I was like, yeah, I don't really. Yeah, no. But yeah, once we have our own printing machine, shit's gonna get crazy, because we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Like, I'm actually really excited, because we're not just gonna keep it like our own merch. Like, we're gonna actually start our own printing, you know, business, to the point where, like, people can give us designs and orders and whatnot, and we just, you know, print for everybody. And it's, you know, it's not going to be just like motovloggers or just like motorcycle related stuff. It's literally just going to be anything. And our focus is going to be in the motorcycle niche, especially with motovloggers too. That's something we really want to hone in on.
Yeah. That'd be cute.
Because, like, honestly, like, I mean, I see everybody making die cuts and everybody making decals. I don't see shit for people making shirts. I mean,
Yeah,
I think what it was,
I know
only
that's the thing, but I don't know. I think it's kind of like the shirts are just like maybe just too much right now for the motovlogging community. It's like everybody wants stickers, but nobody really cares about shirts right now because I don't know.
well, and see that's the thing too.
It happens every year where everything just kind of slows down, and then everything picks back up. Where it's like, hey, I want shirts, or why aren't you making videos?
Yeah.
Or why aren't you doing live streams and shit like that? It happens every year.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing too. Like, I see everyone going, "Yeah, I want stickers, I want die cuts," and then like, I see everybody like, "Yeah, I just got this in the mail," and then I don't see them being used or put on the bike or put anywhere. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a trophy, more or less.
Yeah.
And I mean, in that sense, if most people, from what I can see, if they're using it as a trophy, then shit, at least you could wear a trophy if you have a shirt. You know what I mean?
Right.
At least you could show how proud you are of your trophy everywhere you go. Whereas, I mean, if you put die cuts on your body, you might have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like I mean, that's my toolbox at work.
Right.
Get it on my toolbox. So.
Yeah, no one wants the Octane Moto fucking wax special and shit. Like, let me get one of them holler motos so I can go ahead and get this arm taken care of. No one wants to do that shit. But if I'm like, hey, here's a cotton T-shirt, have fun.
Right.
Oh, this is nice. It just it is what it is. Like some people got their thing, and I don't know. Like I said, we're not gonna stop at just motorcycle stuff and motovlog stuff. Like that's what we want to be more helpful in that aspect. We want to be able to help everybody out and get affordable products and do what we can to help. But we're gonna be doing all kinds of shit. Like my buddy is he's trying to get more students for his music lessons and whatnot. Because right now he's got about 6. So once he gets to the point where he's got like 20 plus, he's coming to us to print his music school, logo on T-shirts to where he can sell merchandise to his students. And I got a buddy out in Texas that owns his own pest control company, and I was like, "Yo, dude, like, we're doing this too." And he's like, "What? Oh, I could have you guys print our shirts for our uniforms." And I was like, "Hey." There's lots of different applications we can do. There's a lot of different fields where we're useful, especially if we're giving everybody the plug on the deal and everything. It's like, why wouldn't people come to us? But it's going to take time and all that, and we're not expecting to pay ourselves within the first few years, which that's not a big deal. Like, we already got full-time jobs, and we're paying for everything already as it is, so it's nothing new. The best part about it is since we have a team, the cost to risk ratio is a lot lower for us. But yeah, we're gonna be swinging at SEMM. Oh man.
Yeah. We'll see. It's getting late. I gotta be we got a lot of riding to do tomorrow and stuff, so probably gonna call this a night. And,
have fun with those winds, son.
Yeah, there's no more wind tomorrow.
Watch out for water trucks.
Yeah. I don't think any of them are that way. I don't think any of them are going the way I'm going. So I might be all right.
Oh my god.
Oh, shoot.
Savagery.
Yeah. Thanks for everyone on the side panel and the chat that stopped by for my first live stream back. If you're wondering how I even got grounded from live streams, it was because of that Tide Pod challenge video I did. I was making fun of the Tide Pod challenges. I got a community guidelines strike for it when they freaking took the video down. So they took away live streaming for a little while. Bunch of doo-doo.
I tell you what.
Bad
'Cause they
cruising
left
motor.
up-
Bad.
They
No.
left up other videos that were the same as mine. I was like, that is a load of crap. And it's probably because they were more popular. Why going after us? Channels that didn't have, a few million followers and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't say, man. I wish I would have known that before I started YouTube. Damn Jake Paulers.
I know. That's. But thank you everybody for joining. Thank you guys for jumping in on here as well.
Yeah, man.
That's
It was
awesome. Yeah. So hopefully I'll try to stay out of trouble so we can still do live streams every once in a while and stuff. And 30K giveaway thing is still going on. Got all those prizes, the GoPro, the gift card, all kinds of good shit and stuff. And hopefully we can give away that stuff here soon. If we could. But other than that, everybody, as always, peace. And chicken.
Chicken Cruz.
Cruz.